My name is Gabby and I am from Griffith University. Today, we're going to go through information for Year 9 and 10 students on how to decide which study and career path is right for you when you finish high school. Your career may still seem like a long way off, but it is really worthwhile investigating and starting to think about life after high school now. So, you may be wondering, why should I study at university? There are many reasons, including getting the chance to study something you're really passionate about. Do you really love science, but are not a huge fan of English at school? Well, uni will give you the chance to study whatever you choose. Are you maybe thinking of becoming a teacher, a doctor, or an engineer? All of these occupations will actually require a university qualification. Also, gaining a university degree in general will not only make you more employable in more occupations, it will give you valuable skills that all types of industries will look for. And it is actually statistically proven that those with a tertiary qualification post-high school have a better chance of gaining and securing full-time employment. And lastly, university study is likely to lead to a higher earning capacity, with figures showing that a person who has completed university study is likely to earn over $2.9 million across their lifetime. That's not bad. So, what is university study actually like, and how is it different to high school? Firstly, the way you learn is different. Instead of 4 or 5 different classes a day, 5 days a week, you will generally have 4 subjects or what we call courses each trimester, of which you will have a lecture and a tutorial for each. Your lectures are where you'll notice one of the greatest differences from high school. There are typically non-interactive sessions in a big theatre with up to 400 other students in each. Lectures are delivered by a lecturer who is an expert in the course and will cover off a different topic each week and also the requirements of that course. Your lecture groups will then be broken into smaller classes called tutorials. This is where you're encouraged to interact with your peers and your tutors in a group setting of no more than generally 30 students. There are opportunities to raise questions, offer input, create teams for group projects, and receive guidance on your assessments. Unlike school, your university classes are typically spread out across the week, giving you time to study, complete assessments, or enjoy downtime with your classmates. The intensity of the workload varies between year levels and degrees, and it's up to you to set your own schedule to ensure you can attend all your classes and get your work done. University gives you the opportunity to meet like-minded people with the same interests as you've all chosen to study the same courses and degree. Many students will form lifelong friendships across their university years. Now, there are a lot of terms associated with university. You'll no doubt hear more of these terms in the coming years, but let's go through them now so you know exactly what they all mean. An admissions pathway is something that a student will use if they don't quite get the ATAR required for their desired degree. A pathway program is a stepping stone to your desired degree, and this could include maybe completing a TAFE course or a year of another degree in order to upgrade. A bachelor's degree or undergraduate degree is a tertiary qualification that is awarded for the first level of study undertaken at university. These will typically require 3 or 4 years of study. You will often be referred to as an undergraduate student. Now, a major is an area or specialisation within a degree. Not all degrees will require you to choose a major, but in general degrees such as business, arts, or even engineering, it may be a formal requirement to choose one. So for example, you can graduate with a Bachelor of Business, majoring in marketing. Most universities will have 2 semesters per year, but at Griffith we actually have 3, and we call them trimesters. So this means you may be able to study across the whole year, and if you study in the 3rd trimester, you may even be able to finish your degree a little quicker. Now, experience-based entry is required for some degrees, in particular, those that are offered at the Queensland Conservatorium of Music. These will require applicants to attend an audition or even submit a portfolio. A prerequisite is a high school subject that you must complete and pass before you are considered for entry into a university course. English is a prerequisite for all of Griffith's degrees, and some of our degrees have additional prerequisites such as chemistry or math. Recommended study means a senior subject that we recommend you study to help you understand the content before starting your tertiary studies. If you haven't studied these subjects and want to gain a little bit more knowledge, you can take one of our bridging courses before you start your degree. Recommended study is optional for entry into university and will not prevent you from gaining entry. The same goes with assumed knowledge. This is the minimum level of achievement in a senior subject considered necessary for success in the first year of tertiary studies. Again, assumed knowledge is optional and won't prevent you from gaining entry if you haven't studied it. As mentioned, the contact hours at university are much less than the hours at high school. Currently, you're probably at school from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. But here, we have an example timetable from a student studying a Bachelor of Public Health. As you can see, they're only required to be on campus 1 full day and 2 half days per week, meaning they're able to fit in part-time work and other extracurricular or life commitments around their studies. Year 10 is a really great time to start thinking about university and your career. It's okay if you're unsure about what you want to do yet, but thinking about your interests and doing some research into possible careers and degrees will help you prepare. You've got a while before you need to make those final decisions, and remember, it is common for people to change their careers throughout their lifetime. A decision you will have to make really soon though, is a decision on which subjects you will need to study in Year 11 and 12. If you're wondering where to start, these 3 steps may help. Step 1. Ask yourself some important questions. What are my favourite subjects right now? Are there subjects I do particularly well in? What are my interests outside of school? And do I already have an ideal job in mind? The second step is to do research into careers and industries. Do you already have an idea of what your dream job might be? You could already even talk to your parents, guidance counsellor or teachers to find out where your interests and skills could lead you or where their interests and skills led them. You can also search websites like My Future or Job Outlook, and these will give you a really great idea of different jobs and industries that are out there. The internet is a really great tool when doing your research. And remember, you can always keep your options open. Careers and industries change all the time, and your future job might be something that hasn't even been invented yet. Now, the third step is to investigate degree options. Think about what you want to study and find out what the prerequisites are, what recommended study applies, and put that into applying for your subjects. If you're still needing help, then you can check out QTAC's MyPath tool. MyPath is based on future job clusters that describe someone's natural interests and abilities and help you to pre-think your career goals. So, after you've decided what you want to study at university, it is then a matter of deciding which university you'd like to study at. So, why choose Griffith? We have lots of help available on campus to support you while you study. We rank amongst the world's best, and which might be why our students often tell us in surveys that they have a great time studying with us. You will also have the chance to learn from great teachers, as Griffith's teachers have won more Australian Government awards and citations than any other university in Australia in the last 5 years. We also have state-of-the-art buildings and facilities, and we also have an emphasis on learning outside the classroom. We're also flexible with your needs. As we teach across 3 trimesters, you have the option of pacing your studies to suit your needs or fast-tracking some degrees. As well as our 5 campuses, we also offer an extensive array of online degrees, giving you the flexibility to study from anywhere at any time. We also offer over 600 different scholarships to financially support you and your studies, of which I'll talk about later on. And lastly, our 200 plus degrees are all future focused and designed to make sure that you're always ready for what comes next in a fast changing world. Like I mentioned, we have not 1, but 6 different campuses, stretching from Brisbane to the Gold Coast. Our 2 largest campuses are the original Nathan campus in Brisbane and the campus on the Gold Coast. Like I said, we also have a digital campus, so you can undertake your studies completely online. Now, depending on what you're wanting to study, may actually decide as to which campus you will study at with us. For example, if you're wanting to study musical theatre or film, you'll be based at our South Bank campus. However, if you're a budding doctor or dentist, you will study out of our Gold Coast campus. Our campuses are really energetic and interesting places to be, with amazing facilities to learn and study in, combined with great cafes and places to hang out with your friends. Speaking of friends, uni is a really great place to make a bunch of new ones. And with over 50,000 students, it allows you to get the chance to meet interesting people from all different backgrounds and nationalities. As you can see, we offer a comprehensive range of degrees. We have over 200 to choose from, covering almost every study area. I won't go through them all today, however, you can find all the information through our degree finder on our website. When you study at Griffith, you will get the opportunity to participate in practical learning in a wide range of state-of-the-art facilities. Some of these include our nursing simulation labs, our 600-seat theatre at the Conservatorium of Music in South Bank, the Bloomberg Trading Room at the Griffith Business School, and also our laboratories within the Institute of Glycomics. We often get asked about different pathways into university if you don't quite get the ATAR you're needing for your desired course, or if you choose not to complete an ATAR pathway in year 11 and 12. One of the most popular pathways is by using a TAFE or VET qualification. Griffith recognises the skills and knowledge gained through qualifications as a highly effective pathway to university. While Griffith encourages high school students to achieve an ATAR, we will continue our policy of recognising standalone VET qualifications completed at high school. So, if you've completed or going to complete a Cert 3, Cert 4 or diploma and meet the English prerequisite, you may be eligible for a place in one of our degrees. Griffith College also offers diplomas that provide an admission pathway to Griffith University. After completing your diploma, you'll be eligible for entry into the second year of a Griffith Bachelor's degree. Like I spoke about earlier, if you lack the formal subject prerequisite for your preferred degree, completing a bridging course first could be the answer. Bridging courses can bridge gaps in your knowledge and help you meet subject prerequisites to gain entry. And lastly, as mentioned, you can also undertake a pathway option. You can do this by undertaking studies in alternative Griffith degree. Something to keep in mind are adjustment factors. You are eligible to receive adjustments for subjects and university courses that you successfully complete in high school that require a high level of skill and knowledge. Adjustment factors will be automatically applied to improve your ATAR when you apply for eligible Griffith degrees via QTAC or UAC in grade 12. For example, let's just say you successfully complete from this list biology, film and television, and legal studies. That will make you eligible for 6 adjustments on your ATAR score, as each subject is worth 2 adjustments. These are really great to keep in mind when choosing your subjects for year 11 and 12. This list of subjects and more information about the scheme is available on our website. Each year, Griffith University and its partners provide more than $40 million in direct financial support to help new and continuing students. With more than 600 scholarships on offer to cover tuition, education, or living expenses, it is really worthwhile investigating whether you might qualify to receive one. As you can see, we have a bunch of different types of scholarships on offer here across different categories. Although you don't need to apply until you're in grade 12, it is a great idea to start investigating these now, as it can give you a great indication of what you can do to boost your application once it comes time to apply. As well as gaining knowledge and preparing for your future career, you will have the opportunity to participate in social, sporting, and cultural activities. Each of our campuses is like a village, with its own range of retail shops, post offices, travel agencies, hairdressers, and even general stores. There's also a diverse range of food and beverage options, with numerous coffee shops, cafes, and restaurants. There's also events such as market days, with live music, free activities, roving entertainment, and most importantly, freebies. There are also more than 120 clubs and societies across all our campuses, ranging from educational, professional, to recreational and cultural clubs. You could join anything from the a cappella choir to the surf lifesaving to even the cheerleading club as pictured here. And if you can't find one to suit your interests, you can start a new one. There are also weekly sporting competitions for a wide range of sports throughout the year. There are sporting clubs run for students, by students, that offer the chance to participate in different levels of sport and just enjoy social events. You could even have the chance to represent Griffith in more than 30 different sports around Australia at the University Nationals. Now, the Centre for Interfaith and Cultural Dialogue on the Nathan campus brings people of different religions, faiths and philosophies together with a range of events and educational programs. Prayer rooms are also available on each of our campuses. Now, even though we are a large university, we have plenty of support available to help you reach your goals. To help you get settled and enjoy success, we hold Orientation Week, or O Week, the week before each trimester starts. You'll then find out more about your chosen degree, meet other students, get familiar with the campuses, and have a chance to sign up for those clubs and societies. Our personal support services will also help you manage your life while you're at university, with services such as disability support, counselling, chaplaincy, and much, much more on offer. You will also have access to many of our learning support services. In our libraries, we provide spaces that are adaptable and comfortable, where you can access services and resources, meet up for group study, or find a space for individual work. In all of our libraries, you can even connect your own device to our wireless network. And we also have tutoring and academic support available to help you throughout your studies academically. Now, that is all from me today. If you have any further questions about anything I've spoken about, please contact us at yourfuture@griffith.edu.au, and we hope to talk to you soon.